For me, I started out having a very templated challenge group, and I realized that what I want more than anything is community and just like off the cuff, like everybody joining. And so now we just have it more like that. So some look a little bit more like posted and scheduled, and other ones are like this. Like Amanda just said, she's hopping on to do a workout. If anybody wants to join, she just reminded them of the link. Okay. So other people were trying to do that. We do shout our people out for different things. Like this means Missy, she logged the most Shakeologies in the tracker app. So we shout her out for that. We share different, I remind them of the different things. People share recipes. And so we just, you can see, I want it to look really, really like selfie, iPhone, that kind of thing, because I feel like that's what's going to have our challengers feel like they can post. But it's really up to you on what you do. It's also up to you on whether or not you run this challenge group alone, with your coach, or you with a community. And so what I've decided to do after a couple of years of doing it by myself is I now run my challenge group with 7 different women. And actually, I'm willing to have it be as many women as want to, but in groups of 7. So we have message pods, and we have a spreadsheet, and we all just agree to do one organic type post once a week on a specific day. So my day is Wednesday. I have to make an organic real post about just life and what's going on, and encouraging them or challenging them. And it could just be like, I need a new sports bra. What's the best sports bra? Like, it could be something like that, because that's just real, right? The tracker app's more for like the advice and that kind of thing for me. And then I say I'll comment on all of the posts, catch up on everything that I've missed in 2 days a week. So I'm committing to basically 3 days of running the show. Of course, I should be in there every day, but if I can't, it's 3 days. And so each coach that runs this group with me, we all commit to the same thing. 1 post a week, and then 2 days of commenting. And that has made for a really successful formula where our challengers, they can't pick up that we've got a strategic formula. And so they then jump in too when they're ready. And so that's worked really, really well for me. But it's up to you on how you want to do it. So I'm going to show you 2 little extras that I have for our challenge group. So one is just files. Files are a good place to put things that you want there forever. I have like a personal development list. You can have FAQ, frequently asked questions, travel tips, how to make this group a shortcut, navigating on demand. So this is good for like, as people are asking something, you can always link them back or tag them in these. The other place I really like to have like my resources is in the albums, not in the photos, but specifically uploading things for an album. So there's 4 ways I'm going to show you I specifically love using albums. One is I suggest that each of my challengers, they create their own album as a long-term way to record their journey. So like in the tracker app, maybe they upload their progress photo. Hopefully they do. But after 30 days, 60, 90, whatever, the app's like that challenge group is going to be gone. I want them to come back in 3 years and be able to go to their album, because they'll remember it's in there, because I told them I want them to look back in 3 years, and I want them to see either progress between 3 years ago and now and feel really good about it, or if they've gone backwards, I want them to see the progress they made and remember what they did to get there so they can do it again. So these are different challengers, their albums that they'll continue to upload to. The next thing is I use it for meal plans. So right now we've got 80-day obsession and very specific meal plans. So they like plan B, you can click on that. And every time I create a meal plan or I find one, I just upload it here, and I suggest that they do that too. So we have like a collection of meal plans. Now this one, somebody put it in the wrong place, but I'll show you where it was supposed to go. So I'll probably reorganize it for them. So that one was supposed to go in 80-day obsession meals. So this is kind of like recipes. It's basically, like I say, just take a picture of what you're eating and write what containers it goes with and what the recipe is. And so I also go and look in here for ideas on what to eat. And then the last way I specifically love using the albums are for small group accountability message pods. And I basically just created several categories, and I tell them in the group, and then if they also find this, to find the one that they feel most comfortable with. Some of them are categorized by weight loss. Other things are by like if they're married, kids, that kind of stuff. And they go there and then they just comment on which one. And then I go and I put them in a message pod. And once I made the message pod, I get the link and I go back and edit and put it in there. And these are all extras, but I just want to give you an idea of how you can, over time, enhance your challenge group. So this is a message pod. You can see sometimes I go and I add some encouragement. This one, people were adding ideas. It kind of died down, right? And so it's up to you as the coach to either just be like, okay, it's up to them. That was their thing. Or you can go and you can pump some new energy into it. There's going to be notes on this, so you can just see I have kind of like a step-by-step on all the things that we did. But after you get those things set up, it really shouldn't take you any longer than this video took you to watch. It should take you less time. You should be ready to roll with an amazing challenge group. And just remember, it's way more about getting interaction and creating community than it is about teaching or preaching to your people. So you want to find some people that will join in with you to agree to comment and agree to post. So it's not you being the teacher. It's all about sisterhood and a team vibe, or if you're brotherhood.